Woo. Whoa. I don't know why it's acting all crazy. All right, we're 1 minute in the live, guys.
Yeah.
The reason why she's not staying cool is because we want to eventually maybe have a litter of puppies.
Oh, there you go.
Because that's my brother's dog, dude. And I inherited.
How cool would it be to have a litter of puppies from your dog and then? Yeah.
You know? And you know?
That'd be fucking sick.
I'd want one.
Vape. Fuck, I'd buy one.
Bro,
Hit the vape.
I know. The lady said, look, unless you're gonna have 8 people ready to go,
Don't do it. Yeah. That's a good point.
I'm thinking I could get 8 other homies.
Easy.
I'm like, hold up.
Especially if it was from
But they gotta
Victor's
be
dog.
down
Yeah.
Beautiful day out hiking
Responsible
with the
ones.
bros.
Homie, look, German
Mount
Shepherd's
Miguel.
dog ain't the real, like,
Wonderful
you gotta be
hike.
down.
They're hard to
Your
take care of.
dog you gotta be like a fitness nigga, bro, to have.
Because the amount of energy and shit they have.
Dog, I take this bitch out every day. Tell me somewhere, go.
Yeah.
It's got to.
Run at the park, the beach, some shit like that.
Dog park,
Yeah.
beach, fucking. If I knew it was gonna be this chill,
Yeah.
I'd have brought her in here.
That would have been dope. My mom fucked up because she never did that with her dogs, and they're so accustomed to being at the house now that they get all weird, bro. When they go outside, they get all skittish and shit.
My mom did that to Brandy. Brandy only knew the backyard and the house for 3 years. Bro.
Shit.
So when I take her out, she doesn't know how to act
Yeah.
around dogs. As soon as I take her off the leash, homie, they jolly playing, sick, food, all dope. Like,
Yeah.
she's dope, but the leash, yeah. And not only that, me. She's so on protect mode, fam.
Oh, for real?
She goes like walking around like this, like.
Well, she looks at you probably like her one. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I think that she's tripping on me, and then she'll look at me like, but if anybody runs up, she's pretty much
Let me see that there.
telling me, I love you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because
We vaped out today.
She was just letting you know what time it was.
As I was watching some
What's up, chat? What's up, guys? We're out here in San Diego.
If you,
We're in the
bro.
southern
she
San
doesn't,
Diego.
or he doesn't look back like that, that means that they think.
I'll show you a quick little glance of what it looks like.
But if it does, they're making sure you're there
They're
to.
making sure you're still.
What?
They're looking back for permission.
That's I didn't never thought about it like
They're
that.
not looking back. Like, are you there?
Yeah, no, they're making sure it's cool.
Can I keep going?
Whoa.
Oh, what's up,
But if
guys?
they
I
don't
never
look-
thought about that
but
shit.
They don't look
Hello,
back like that.
Yeah, they think they're the
you're
fucking.
in charge. They think
they're in
leading
charge.
the
Every
pack,
day
fool.
we're streaming. We're either hiking,
Okay?
we're in
Damn.
events in
Little tidbit.
That was
downtown.
good. Yeah, no, I don't. That's the shit you don't think about when you don't have fucking pets, you know. And like, assuming too though, there's shit like that with kids, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
You know what I mean? That like shit that normal like people, or not normal people, like people that don't have kids wouldn't like realize unless you had them.
Yeah.
You know. Like, dude, it's crazy. My son woke up at like 5 this morning, and I'm in the process of getting them like bunk beds now that they're gonna be at the Padmore.
Time to start the new life.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking A,
You
man.
fucking- You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, I love it.
It's beautiful, bro.
But this fool fucking wakes me up, and I was already kind of awake because I don't like everything lately. I just haven't been sleeping good.
Yeah.
But like I wake up at 5 to take my meds, and I woke up and I just like couldn't really go back to sleep. So I'm laying there, and then I hear, Dad. I'm like, what's up, bud? He's like, I had a bad dream. I'm like, what?
Dad moment.
Dude, and I was like, what's up, bud? What happened? He's like, I was at the top of a mountain, and I jumped off, and I wasn't gonna see you anymore. And I'm like, buddy, I was like, first of all, I was like, you're safe. I was like, I'm here, you're good. And he was like getting all like teary-eyed and shit. And he's like, I was like, why would you jump? I was already semi-awake, so in my head I'm like, why would you jump off the mountain, buddy? And he's like, I don't know, it looked fun. I'm like, what did this? So I just like, I had this moment where like, he woke up, I was stressed out about like, obviously everything going on.
Yeah.
And then I had this father moment where he was just like, he wanted to be, you know, hugged.
That's right.
Yeah, and then I just, you know, kind of cuddled him.
Well, I just thought, bro, just think about it, like
So
those
beautiful
fun ass
today.
movies where the
I'll
dad,
show you the view front
something
where we're
happened
right
to the
now.
mom.
Yeah, and they
Now
just
the
like,
dad-
they,
now the dad's like, you like, how the fuck am I gonna do this?
yeah.
And it starts off hard.
And it ends up being the coolest shit ever.
And then it ends up being
Hello,
the
hello.
best bud.
Dude,
At the end of it,
I want to go on like a serious camping trip.
And it's like they walk off on the
Doing
fucking
everyday
truck,
streaming,
three
hikes, places,
sons.
you name it,
They-
send it, we'll
one
go
of the
there.
sons was mad at the
Everywhere
dad
San
because he
Diego,
didn't
let me know.
understand He didn't like pepperoni. So now you feel me?
Dude, I swear to
All
God,
of a sudden, y'all are like the three amigos, homie.
I fucking watch videos sometimes
that's
about.
what's called turning pain into strength, brother.
That's
Come on.
it, man. That's where we're
You
at.
got it,
baby.
G.
You got this,
And I got
dude.
your back, nigga.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
your
you.
son really got a fucking.
He's got a huge heart,
right
dude.
here, so if you're fucking, you know, dog,
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, it's been one of those things where, as much as it's been like a shock and it's hard, there's been a lot of times where I've been able to take inventory and I'm just like, you know what? I have a lot more to be grateful for and to be happy about than I do to be upset or, you know, like, they're healthy.
Being grateful was one of my biggest things in the past 5 years of life.
Yeah,
Like real
that's
talk.
good, dog.
Because I felt like I couldn't really, watch the shit.
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't really be too grateful, and then I had to go through some series of like
Really
clothes
shit,
for an interview.
yeah.
I stole, bro. I used to make fun of people, and I remember I was at Albertsons and I had like my last 20
I was
bucks.
humbling,
I stole,
bro.
Yeah.
I stole a rotisserie chicken
Dang.
and ran out that bitch, bro. And I was tripping out.
I
Like,
had
did
to
I really
steal.
just do this
I
at a
had to
full-grown
steal.
age?
I had to steal shampoo and diapers for Max one time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this was right when Brittany left, bro, and I was just, I was at the end of my rope and I didn't have shit. She's walking around in like gold jewelry and driving a new BMW and I'm stealing fucking baby shampoo and shit.
And look, we see,
feel you on
it
that.
might sound fucked up, but when we go to the gym and work out and I train people that mental, that's where I tell niggas to tap in.
Yeah, no,
Tap
for
into
sure.
that time, fam, when you were fucking getting stealing them shit.
Yeah.
Use that as your fucking fuel, dog. Don't never go back there. Let's lift these motherfucking weights. Let's go, homie.
That part.
And
I remember walking out of the Walmart, dog, thinking like, you know what? I kind of hope they catch me. I remember just thinking, because I didn't even try to do anything
but imagine
sneaky.
You go to the gym every day.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hope this nigga
dude.
catch me.
Dude.
Get the bulldog right here on fucking YouTube
You
right
feel
here.
me?
Hey,
What's up, buddy?
What's up, puppers?
Hey, real
Got the
dude.
coolest glasses here, man.
Yeah.
That's
Sick,
what's
bro.
up.
Have a blessed one, bro.
Have a blessing, man.
I'm gonna clip that one, bro.
That's
That's sick.
Hey,
sick.
for food. But yeah, dog, that's what it's all about, bro.
I'm trying, man.
That shit.
It's a daily process for me, I'm not gonna lie. It's not something that I wake up with every day. Some days I do. Some days I wake up real positive and
It's a
shit. And
conscious decision, dog.
yeah, some
You gotta
days
make
I.
a decision to stay positive, man.
That part.
And sometimes, dog, you have to find a way.
Yeah.
It's hard for me, and I know I seem like I'm this fucking guy, always happy.
Chipper
Nigga,
in the
I ain't
mood.
always happy,
Exactly.
dog. I'ma just keep it a buck.
Yeah.
I'm not
I think that's what I was getting at
But-
too right
but
now.
at
It's
the
like I
same
have to
time, dog,
remind myself.
At the same time, dog.
All right,
I'm
we
gonna
out here.
reject it, and
Yeah.
I'm
Going
gonna-
down the mountain. We're
I
almost
wanna-
That's half the
there.
battle,
I
bro.
wanna make-
I love
wanna
living
be
right
that
next to it 'cause-
little
Well, here's
So
the
cool.
thing.
And if I'm having
And
a
you're
bad-
way more susceptible to turning your day around if you're fucking
Yeah, we're right
giving
here
it the effort, man.
in San Diego and
That
Mount
day,
Miguel
dog,
and
change
Eastlake.
the perspective on the day.
Oh, that's the
Morning.
first step.
And then watch how it's by the end of the day, I
All
promise.
right, chat. We're almost there.
Something good's gonna happen, fam.
Oh yeah.
But if you have a shitty day, dog, and you know sometimes you wake up feeling shitty.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be like, you know what, I'm feeling shitty, but guess what?
It's still gonna be a good
I
day.
got the gym waiting for me.
Yeah.
The gym is waiting for me. It's gonna be fucking dope.
I think
and
my
guess what?
kids being as fucked up with the situation that
Hey,
they're
we're going
in
to
right
the gym
now.
right now, and then Pioneers.
And guess what? For now, dog, it's I can't not go to the gym. For I got 2 trainees
Yeah.
that are losing weight. That they got personal goals that they need to achieve in their life. And they're counting on
They're
me.
depending on you.
Counting on me to do it, dog. On everything I love.
That's
my,
dope.
My boy wants to do his first pull-up in his whole life,
What?
and he's 30, dog. And
That's
he's
cool
30,
though. I mean,
and
that's a cool.
That's our goal as a team.
That's epic though.
That's it.
I love that. Yeah.
I'm like so.
What an epic day that's gonna be when you're there for that
Oh
fucking
my
pull up.
God,
Yeah,
dog,
get
I'm-
everybody from
Tears,
day
bro.
one.
That's what I'm doing.
Tears,
I'm
bro.
Cry.
Yeah,
You
you
know
should.
me, nigga.
I know.
I'm gonna cry.
You know me too. I'm just like
I'm
that.
gonna be like,
I'm the biggest.
"Dog," and I'm gonna be like, "Fool, look, did it.
That's
nigga.
one of the main things I tell my kids,
Because
man,
guess
is
what?
to let that shit out.
I'm walking through his journey.
Yeah.
He's not
You're right there with
he's
him.
not on his journey alone, dog.
No, you're right there
I'm a
with him.
shepherd, fool.
Yeah.
I'm like the shepherd dog that like talks to you, disappears. And then you're like walking halfway.
In the moment you need them.
I'm right there at the rock. Oh shit! Hey fool, what the fuck?
Hey,
What
did I ever tell you about what? I don't think I did. I don't
Oh,
tell
put
the
the
story too
sprinkles
much.
on my
I
head.
felt it too. So when my youngest son Max was being born, this was during COVID.
We
COVID
out
just started, so
here.
the hospitals were all weird. And Brittany was going into labor, right? And we had this one nurse, and this is the irony of it, dog, because the devil comes in sheep's clothing, right? This nurse came in hot as fuck, bro. Couldn't have been hotter. Like, it was almost like God was like, let me just take the perfect form of the baddest bitch you know and walk her in your room real quick. Okay? She comes in, mind you, about an hour in, I realize she's the most
we out here for
incompetent
real.
fucking retarded nurse I've ever seen in my
sickest
life.
mountain right now. We
Excuse
got
me for
San
using the
Diego.
R word, but like, she
Like a
just,
mile
she,
or 2 miles
she
up.
was stupid. And
Not too steep.
Maxwell's heart
Everybody at the top smokes,
pressure, heart
we
rate
chill.
kept dropping. And she kept flipping her over, side, so whatever, and like it still kept being a problem. So we were like worried after a while. Then this old doctor comes in, bro. She was like 70.
OG.
Oh, dude, white hair, not even gray, white.
Bitch, like doing this.
Walks in like an angel, and she's like, hey, I just wanna, what's your name? And I was like, oh, I'm Maria, nice to meet you. And she introduced herself. And then she goes and she's like, oh, heart rate's a little low, huh? And then we're like, yeah, you know, and then the fucking nurse is like trying to explain shit to her. The doctor doesn't even give a fuck what this bitch is saying. She's looking right at me and Brittany like, is everything okay with you guys? Like, is, you know, is there any questions
Don't
you
forget
have?
to like,
Like,
hit, subscribe,
and
throw
we're
some
like,
chats in.
as long as the baby's
We're
gonna be
almost
okay.
at the end.
Yeah, straight up, just like that. So she's just like, okay, well, you know, I gotta do my rounds, but I'm gonna come back a little later. Okay, about 4 or 5 hours passed, bro. I almost kind of forgot about this doctor.
Javi, words of wisdom for today. Got you on the spot.
Always remember to stay positive, because positivity reigns supreme. Every Monday is Mental Health Monday, but all week in your whole life, you got to stay positive and you got to find a way to find the light in dark times. So remember, if you can't find the blessing, open your eyes, because it might be right in front of you.
It's everywhere.
That was sick. Chat went crazy on that one.
That was dope. Nah, but bro, this is the best part though. So
Good morning.
the doctor leaves for like
Oh, it's so
4 or 5
beautiful
hours,
today.
bro. Like Max's
Best
heart
weather to
rate
be on
gets
this
to like an
mountain.
all-time low, bro. Like they're about to have
This
to do
is
an
a little
emergency
crazy, so I gotta
C-section.
be careful I don't drop my shit.
Dude, they're doing the emergency C-section.
Yeah.
The fucking Max.
Oh, shit.
I thought Brittany had cheated on me with a black
All
dude.
right, chat.
Hand to God, he came out purple. Like, wait, I didn't even consider he was dying because I thought I got gotten cheated on. I swear to God. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck? About 20 seconds pass, the nurse like doesn't know what to do. The umbilical cord is wrapped around his neck twice.
Happened to me, dog.
Twice. Wrapped around twice. Well, hear me out, fool. So
Good morning.
the nurse is like bugging out. They hit the emergency thing or whatever. Dog, before the emergency button even had a chance to go off, the door opens and this angel doctor walks in, the old lady. And she doesn't say a word to anyone. She walks up, she grabs Max, she looks at him, she puts her hands under his,
Chat. Homies are getting crazy.
grabs him by his
Stories out
cranium
here.
and flips him. And then,
Bro.
dude, and then she's got him upside down,
But
and he's
alive.
not moving. Oh,
But
he's not moving. Hear me out. He's not moving. He's not breathing, and she just starts tapping him. She's like, "It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, gee.
It's okay." And then, dog, I shit you not, she goes, boom, just pop.
Let's go, baby.
All his color came. It was almost like they painted him on the spot. God was just like, life. Here. Boom. And it was, dude, I started crying. Brittany was still like anesthetized and shit, so she didn't really know what the fuck was going on. And then the doctor just fucking, she brings the scissors over. She's like, I think you should cut
I
the.
always wanted to hear this part.
And then I cut it. She puts the baby in, or puts Max in his blanket, and she's like, here's your son. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm like, dude, that was almost it. If she wouldn't have come in at that exact moment, I found out later, if it would have been another, I mean, essentially every second he wasn't getting oxygen, his brain was dying. And come to find out, I mean, now he's 6. He's the smartest fucking kid. He's little me, dude. He's the like, figure out a way to get shit done. Like, Oh yeah, do your thing, man.
Oh yeah, do you think? I went crazy too.
You what?
As soon as I got here.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm gonna do this now on the way down, while I'm not panting like dog, all stupid. Like
Touche.
people are liking the view because it's just chilling going down. I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
People in their office just listening to like a nice walk. ASMR.
They need to take me fucking off of these chats. I do not.
That's such a sick story.
Dude, I told that to Aaron and a couple coworkers one night after we'd been drinking a bit. I cried like a little bitch for about 5 minutes. Well, it's because I don't tell that story off. You know, like I don't.
That's why this is here, mental health Monday.
Because you relive those memories.
Yeah, I mean, it was like I was there again, dude. It was.
The reason why I say I always write it down is because my mom always tells me the story, and it cuts off right there. She goes, then your dad just walked off and shit, and I didn't see you on this for like 3 hours.
Oh
Like,
shit.
damn.
Yeah.
My mom was like, he's the one that was there when they measured all your
All that. Yeah. It was me and Max for like the first couple hours, dude.
I don't regret this shit. It's not a regret, but damn what I would give to. Damn, so what happened after, nigga? I want to hear your part of the story, G.
Yeah.
I never got to ask him that part, dog.
Oh man.
But I always like asked him the part of before too. Like,
Yeah.
I got his perspective of the room.
Well, here's the thing. Wesley's when Wesley was born, I was still all fucked up on Xanax. So I'm sitting in the hospital room while my son's being born, not worried about anything to do with my kid, trying to figure out how to get Xanax delivered to the fucking hospital. Okay. So I'm over here all fucking, you know, in full drug addiction. Mind you, Wesley had probably the smoothest birth ever in San Diego history. Like everything that could have gone right went right. Nothing went wrong. So in my head, I just was assuming, oh, this is how all births go. It was just, you know, you just got to be here for it. You know, it's just one of these things. And then, so when Max's came around, I had a mentality of like, well, they got this shit covered. Like, the kids don't just be dying during delivery. You know, that doesn't. Come to find out, it's a lot more fucking common than most people know. Like, they lose quite a bit. It's like 20% or something. Are we going? Which way? Yeah, like I didn't realize that many kids die in fucking delivery.
The umbilical cord was wrapped around my fucking thing too, dog. And they thought
Careful.
They thought I wasn't breathing, but I was.
Dude, he was hurt. Like, dog. Again, this is how fucking stupid I was. My first thought was like, I got fucking cheated on. Not thinking, oh, my son can't breathe and is fucking dying right in front of me. My dumb fucking narcissistic ass was like, this fucking bitch fucking cheated on me. And they like a fucking idiot, dude.
Fucking started off, dude.
Oh, of course, man. That's why now I'm like, I'm kind of blessed that even, I mean, I'm not young by any stretch. I'm 34, but I feel like humility-wise, I've been leveled by life quite a few times, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I'm the most humble person on earth, but I do understand the value of humility and what it is to be humble.
As long as you understand it's a lesson, not a
Oh,
law.
for everything is that. Everything is, you can learn through literally everything.
People look at things as losses, but dog, when you really lose something, bro, you really lost shit.
If anything, you traded for some experience. You know what I mean?
Even I lost my brother, yeah, but I gained so much.
Look what you gained in the process, dude.
Oh my God,
You got your life back.
So it's
Think about that. He gave you his life. If you thought about it like that.
One thing I never told you, what happened between your brother and your dad also helped others, because if it never happened with your dad, I wouldn't have been as close as my dad ever. So, because I was like, dude, you're annoying, Dad.
It puts things into perspective for people.
Like, you're on drugs, fuck that. So after that happened, I told him as much as I can. Then he had a stroke, and I was there for him the whole time. And I was like, bro,
Thank God.
like if I wasn't like carrying, like, cause you kept making me feel like, damn, I gotta be for my pops, cause my pops is already,
You only
going
have
through
one.
shit. And just started to realize, like, as a grown man, it's not always just a little bullshit. Like, we are
can't be a
human.
kid, my nigga.
Yeah,
You
like I'm
gotta
still a
be-
kid, even
you
though.
gotta be a man,
No, but even though he treats me like a little brother, I gotta remember he's still my dad.
And you gotta
you know?
remember, dog, this is on like realistic shit. You came out of kids' balls, bro.
No, I know.
Yeah, you swam around in them
That's
bitches.
like the realest that in the world.
Yeah.
You literally came out that man's nutsack, G. And you gotta
No, I know.
understand that as a human.
Yeah, because when I got older,
As a human.
I had the
You
same
need to
problems he had.
Understand the reproductive fucking way and understand how you are here to even be in life, dog.
No, but I didn't want him
You
in my life.
understand, dog?
I didn't want him in my life when he was off the
And
drugs,
that's the
right?
fucking realest shit of life.
When he was off the drugs, everyone told me get away from him. I'm like, get away from me. And then I got on drugs, and he's like, see, like it wasn't like you went through something too. And then he had my back after that, like, hey man, I know it's not the brightest fucking crayon in the box, but you're making the same mistakes as me. So let me just tell you right now, you gotta cut that shit out. You know?
Everybody learns their own way.
Hey, everyone has their own way.
Yep.
For me, it's always the hardest.
Always the hard way. Yeah, I don't learn from advice. I
I don't
learn
learn
from
my hand. I learned from like a full on
dropped on my head.
suplex.
Yeah.
When life suplexes me, then I'm like, all right.
Things get.
Then I turn into the Undertaker right
Hey,
now.
but check this out, guys. I know sometimes, fam, we sing and we feel like we always learn things the hard way down. But sometimes that's just God giving us what we can handle.
Yep.
That's really the easier.
Yeah,
Because
it's better than death.
Because if we went the real hard way,
We wouldn't be here.
we wouldn't be here, dog.
Yep.
Understand?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I said the gratefulness kicked in.
You know, say it might feel like that, dog, but you know, I told my mom this all the time, and she goes, "Bro,
Dude, gratitude is easily one of the
my mom gotta check me, dog, every time."
gratitude is one of the easiest things to lose sight of. Like the fact that we can even walk down this fucking hill right now. Do you realize how many people can't do this? Not even just because they don't have legs and shit, but because they're too fat to do it.
When you see my boy James, who has an amputation from the knee above the knee.
What happened to his shit?
Woo, I'll let him tell it.
He,
Probably
at
some
war?
war shit.
Is it war shit?
Nope,
Nah.
Some
that's
good
what
shit,
everybody
probably.
thinks, but y'all gonna understand one day.
Probably got some other shit.
I had a homie that had to get his leg amputated from shooting up in his knee.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he would shoot up behind his kneecap.
That's nuts.
Yeah. He said initially he did it because they apparently there's like a good artery back there.
Yeah, but he fucked
But
up.
then he like doubled down on it because like you couldn't see it. You couldn't see his track marks. You know what I mean? It's better than like having it on his arms and
Yeah.
shit. And then he said he went from behind his knee to in between his toes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's when the shit gets real fucking thick.
Alright, now, I'll tell y'all quickly. You know what happened to my boy James?
What?
So that fool was at a party with his
Stop
homie.
giddy bother.
That fool was at a party with his homie, and they were smoking some blunt with Cocoa Puffs.
Okay.
Turns out the Cocoa Puffs have fentanyl in it.
Ooh, so this was recently.
No, this is like 4 years ago.
Well, that yeah. Because remember when we were around, bro, there wasn't fentanyl.
So
Yeah.
this fool,
Remember when we were doing stupid shit? We didn't have to worry about that.
this fool hits it or whatever, they get high, whatever. He gets in the car and starts coughing like for no reason. Then he starts getting lightheaded. Then passes out. Wakes up in the hospital 3 months later from a coma
What?
with an amputated leg.
He's like, what happened?
Wait, he went into a coma?
So he went from a car to a coma, woke up 3 months later with a leg.
How did the leg go?
They said that when he was in a coma, in his leg, he developed a
Sepsis or something?
infection, and they had to cut it, or else the infection would spread to the rest of his body and kill him.
That's
What the fuck? So that was just because his body wasn't working properly?
Because you're there.
We're friends now. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, your body.
Well, don't forget to subscribe and follow, guys.
No, I get that part. It just trips me out to think that so he had just been sitting there in the bed for so long. Well, dude, I woke up after my first like really bad seizure because I was in a little coma for a couple days,
Yeah.
and
All right, Chad,
I woke
We're
up
almost
to
there.
them literally with the catheter in their hand in the bag. They were about to catheterize me because I was going septic because I hadn't pissed in 3 days,
Extreme
4
now,
days
guys.
because I'd been in a fucking coma. So
Not
like if we don't
fucking-
fucking put this in his bladder, he's gonna he's gonna A, get an infection, B, have rupture. So I don't know, again, God, whatever. But as they didn't even have to touch my dick. They were just lifting the fucking blanket. Yeah. And I was like, wait, what's going on? And then my mom and Brittany look at me all crazy, and they're like, "What? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Wait, no, you're not putting that in my dick." And they're like, "Wait, do you know Mr. Castro?" And I'm like, "Wait, no, what the fuck is going on?" And Brittany's like, "Just chill. You've been out for a couple days." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And this was before I really knew like I had
Much what we
seizures.
did right here.
And my mom's like, you had a really bad seizure. I was like, a fucking seizure? She's like, yeah, like you need to
Switching
just,
to
cause
your
I was like trying to
secondary,
get out of the
always
bed and shit or whatever. And they're like, no, like you gotta chill, like whatever. But yeah, I woke up to them about to stick a fucking catheter in my dick, and that's what God was like, all right, wake up, buddy. Like, let's not have this happen. Yeah, that was one of the wilder ones for sure.
Yeah.
Then one time I had one on the toilet while I was taking a shit, and this is when I lived in Oklahoma, and fucking, I had a sick ass 1-story pad, it's like 4-bedroom, and I had the bathroom super dope. We had like granite bathtubs and shit. I was sitting on the toilet, bro. I was all fat. This was like one of my first seizures I ever had. I didn't even know it was a seizure at first.